Through these merits, may sentient beings attain the rank of all-seeing, subdue the four falls, and be delivered from sense ocean, driven by the waves of
today we're going to recite Hatsusara. So read, those who read English, you're going to the chanting that was done Metriba, the youngsters, they call it Metriba. They were chanting that, going nicely. So those who read in Chinese, the translation of the long one. So it's in Chinese, we have. So that. So somebody can lead that chanting. Last time we did. Huh?
Yeah. Mic, there can be a mic over there on that side.
Yeah, I'll read.
Papa control sumla capsule chat salo. Dida dagi duba tu chine chomda dagi opusha gato. Sorry, chomdan den gig. Go punpo riral de longi de danto tempo danto tempo semge de don tempo do.
It was to be done in English.
Thank you for your read in Japan. Now read in English.
I prostrate to the three noble, rare, sublime ones. Thus did I hear at one time the Bhagavan was dwelling on massive Valtus mountain in Rajagriha together with a community of monks and a great community of Bodhisattvas. At that time the Bhagavan was absorbed in the concentration on the categories of phenomena called profound perception. Also at that time the Bodhisattva Mahasa Arya Avalokiteshvara looked upon the very practice of the perfection of wisdom and beheld those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Then through the power of Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra, Sutta Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara. How should any son of the lineage strain wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of? He said that, and the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara said this to the Venerable Sharatvari Putra Shariputra, son of the lineage or daughter of the lineage, who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection, should look upon it like this correctly and repeatedly, beholding those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Form is empty, emptiness is form, emptiness is not other. Form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, position, or factors and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, all phenomena are emptiness without characteristic, unproduced, unsustainless, not without stain, vision, not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, discrimination, no composition, no factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no object of touch, and no phenomenon. There is no I, and so on up to and including no mind element and no mental consciousness element, no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance, and so on up to and including no aging and death, no extinction of aging. Similarly, there is no suffering, origination, cessation, and path. There is no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on, dwell in the perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscuration, without fear, having completely passed beyond error, they reach point of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the three times also manifestly, completely awakened to surpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment in reliance on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, mantra equal to the unequal, the mantra that thoroughly passes so suffering, should be known as truth, since it is not false. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is declared Kayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisoha. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, should train in the profound perfection of wisdom like that. Then the one arose from that concentration and commended the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, saying, when said son of the lineage, it is like that, it is like that. To practice the profound perfection of wisdom, says you have indicated, even the Tathagatas rejoice, the Bhagavan having the Venerable Sharatvari Putra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, and those surrounding in their along with the world of gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagavan.
So the prayer of the line-faced Dakini, from the Holy Supreme realm of Kechara, you who possess the powers of clairvoyance and magical emanation, look after practitioners like a mother looks after her children. The host of Dakinis of the three abodes, I prostrate. Aka Samaranza Shatara Samaraya Pe Aka Samaranza Shatara Samaraya Samaraya.
Aka Samaranza
Shatara Samaraya Pe Tayata Gade Gade Para Gade Para Samgade Bodhi Soha. By the teachings of the Three Noble Sublime One, possessing the power of the truth, may the hindrance be averted, may it be eliminated, may it pacify. May all enemies and negative forces opposed to the Dharma be completely pacified. Shindim Guri Soha. May the host of the 80,000 obstacles be pacified. May we be free from harmful conditions to Dharma. May all excellence be in accordance with the Dharma. And may there be auspiciousness and perfect happiness here right now.
Yonzo Dembe Anda Denge Nedo Zengemon Jeje Lama Tude Soba Remboje Zamboje Ngane Tebai Jimbe Sonju Samu Nembara Jive Yundo Jinga Buwa Joyo Benzambun Zenge Zaishi Om Benzaringe Aoinjinja Kuyunge Kubiviso Shinja Bodhina Chandam Bambo Loi Zambole No Balanje Chanda Menyi Lina Liba Ayanda Ayashi Yonjenda Lonjondo Andame Nyenda Andame Nyingenda Rinpoche Woya Bai Sangeshi Dejaya Ba Mama Baye Lodo Kolo Rinpoche Nobo Rinpoche Sumo Rinpoche Nombo Rinpoche Nambo Rinpoche Dajo Rinpoche Mabe Rinpoche Deje Baya Bomba Yema Chimama Yema Mendoma Nidema Nasama Jija Yema Dawa Rinpoche De Chale Namai Yaje Uzolana Aje Bezon Zawa Zawa Sashi Yido Dena Jinje Zawa Jive Pande Nama Dhamma Nam Kembara Deya Yonzo Dembe Ngan Yange Gyabje Dhamma Tude Soba Rinpoche Pe Sambo Shengane Dhamma Jimbe Sunju Samme Shive Yido Shingan Biwa Yido Tuje Jive Dendo Jesus Shine Gyanda Sotowa Mange Nange Nandani Tunje Tanje Tuzewa Jimbe Ngoi
집에서 누구지 집에 돌아 뱀바처럼 신이 주제들을 잡아 간다는데 봐. 근데 주제에서 주제는 용달아 차도. 자자로 관계 땡진 저와서 가봐면 맞지만 집에 매번 원부터 다들 좀 집에 좁아니 시대 벌써였으면 담았다라 차살로 대회를 진지에서 이제 와도 제발달라 터득되죠 그거에 대회를 하면 이제 신의 중세 연매배 엄마는 레버터로 대회 순년지 담배 잔듯이 치매라도로서 지냈는데 주는 샘라처 같이 늘려주고 이제 나야 되지당 녀만바이 내근 세바체매 다돼한다 삼바지 주제는 상에서도 저런 다른 바차베 나무 사이가 돌던지게 좀하다가 매근다 로군지나 지다 뭐 탐색해도 나가 저정도 India, so capture couldn't number much grip with the service, praise to Bodhichitta. Changju Simji Rang Dendrum, Changju Simji Shin Dendrum, Changju Simji Jigbabang, Changju Simji Nimbache, So, if you have a bodhicitta, so even not actual realization, but the effort of bodhicitta, with effort to generate bodhicitta, so the so the whatever works to do or works to accomplish for self, and then do the bodhicitta. Do the bodhicitta. Also, even you have work to do for others, do the bodhicitta. So even you have threatening, even you have danger. So you see, if you want to live in bodhicitta, not only realization but even the effort of bodhicitta, you see, then the fear, the scary situation, scary life situation, it will be abandoned. You'll be free from that. You'll be free from that. You can overcome on that. Whatever it is. So the example in the Zhang Deshil monastery, Rinpoche monastery, Bendigo Lamas, the monastery that established by the first Dalai Lama, the first incarnation. Jawa Kindituba, first incarnation of His Holiness, who established that Rinpoche monastery in Tibet. So they are there, I don't know, in the past life of the Getsang Rinpoche, named the Bodhisattva Getsang Damyam. So it was a Bodhisattva who was Bodhichitta realization. So there was a water flood coming. There was a water flood coming towards the monastery. Water flood. Big water, danger coming towards the monastery. So he wrote on the stone, if it is true that I have bodhicitta, then the water should go back. So you turn the stone, after you wrote on the stone, then you turn the stone back towards water flood coming towards the monastery. It was a dangerous monastery. So the water went back. Like that. That's his realization bodhicitta. So power of that. The stone wrote, if it's true that I bodhicitta, the water should return back. So you face the letter face to the water return back. The water flood return back. Not that, you see. By the power of Bodhichitta. Going there. Then I think in Tibet, in Phokha, southern part of Tibet, so there was a messenger in the boat. The boat, many people were getting heavy. So there was a messenger. He jumped, so to make the boat lighter for the other people. You see? So he jumped out of the boat. He jumped the water, the lake in Tibet. So what happened? Because of Bodhichitta, so this not necessarily that he has a realization Bodhichitta, but a good heart. You know, he didn't want to sink the boat, and everybody sink. So he, because of the danger of some people, you see. So he dedicated himself. He jumped out of the boat in the lake. You see. Then suddenly he didn't die, because a good heart, power of good heart. You see. Then he didn't sink in the lake. He ran at Ja. Ja is always not necessarily like this. Due to rain, sunlight, always like this. No. Ja is the different colored clouds, not necessarily always like this. You think also, I don't know. It's the rainbow. That's rainbow. Ja is it can be also white, very fine, extremely fine, very fine clouds. Very, very extremely fine, not normal clouds, but extremely fine clouds in Ja. There's a kasure. Then it also can be different color. Shape doesn't have always like this, no. It can be. I remember in Solo Khumbu, when I was small, there were 2 times happened. Sky full of the different color clouds, whole sky full. I don't know what. I don't know. There was a small child, so I don't know what happened. What happened in the country? There must be something auspicious thing happening. I don't know. Yeah, some very auspicious thing happening. So 2 times I saw. But like that, I didn't see anywhere. On the child in the rolling. Then another one less. So I think there's something, I don't know. Yeah, something, some great holy being or doing activity or came or in the country or so it could be. So maybe think reincarnating or doing different activities for sentient beings. This can happen. And so was I think it's a kind of not rare. It sometimes can happen. I think it's a sign of different holy beings, what maybe passing away or what reincarnating or I don't know, different things or benefiting sentient beings. It's a sign auspicious sign. Rainbow not necessarily always good. In the West, things people find attractive, and but the rainbow is a different sign. What happened to the king, or king is going to killed or died, or the different meanings. The rainbow, that was good. So that's in the text, it's when Arjuna explained or something. There are things, bad things were going to happen in the country, or things like that. Anyway, so extremely, just so beautiful. I mean, unbelievable. That. It stays 1 hour, a few hours, all of that. One was less. So anyway, one messenger had a good heart. So he jumped out of to other people don't sing. So he dedicated his life. He jumped from the boat. But then you see, because he did that with good heart. So the different color clouds, not this one, different color clouds came. Jasuba, different color clouds on his body. He didn't die. So there's power of good heart. So there, you see, so so the danger in singing in the water was free. He didn't have that problem. Like that, you see. Then I think mother and daughter also, I think. I don't remember. Anyway, good heart. With a good heart, dedicated person, they jumped in the lake, and so they jumped in the lake, and they're born in Tushita, Pure Land, like that, mother and daughter. They dedicate their life for sentiments, and they are from the boat, I think. So they're born in Tushita Pure Land as a result. Chen Changju Semji Rinpoche, Bodhichitta becomes a remedy to the delusion, to the self-cherishing thought, particular self-cherishing thought, that which brings obstacle to practice Dharma and everything, past, present, future, all the sufferings. All they actually become remedy to the Bodhichitta, particularly the self-cherishing thought, because the delusions, you see like that. So, then the other thing I want to say is you see, you see, by generating motivation, Bodhichitta, to achieve enlightenment for sentient beings, to benefit your life dedicated to benefit of sentient beings. So then you see, the work you're doing is for sentient beings. Generally, whatever you're doing, eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, doing job, starting meditation, whatever, you see it. So you do the Bodhichitta. So to achieve enlightenment for sentient beings. So you do it for sentient beings. So everything. Since from the time you wake up and go to bed, everything for sentient beings. So you see, so the success is works for others. Whatever you need to do for others, success for that. So success or working for others. So that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Your main purpose of living life, working for others. So yes, you with the Bodhichitta you get success or working for others. So by the way, then works for self. Works for self. You see, happens by the way, naturally, without effort, it happens by the power of Bodhichitta. So, living life with Bodhichitta motivation, it has a true success. Or you see, success, the work for others, and success for oneself. One action, two purpose, true success. One action, two purpose. Success, happiness to others, and the success to yourself, by the way, which naturally happens. Like that. So then, without not being like that, purpose of living the life is just a self-cherishing thought. That's it. In the West, you have to advertise. In the West, it's so important. You see the self-cherishing thought, because you advertise how I'm good. You have to advertise. In reality, even you are not good, but you have to advertise. How you are good, you have to advertise for 100%. So that's you see, that's the everybody. I'm saying general people say everybody. That's what. I'm the best. I'm the, all like that. Generally speaking, of course, in the public there's Buddha, there's Bodhisattva, of course, yes, but it's a general people like that. You have to advertise. That's all they advertise. I'm the best. You see, so you see. All the obstacles, not only to achieve enlightenment, but even the works of this life, all the obstacles for you to not achieve, not happening, so many obstacles. That's the self-cherishing thought. from where came all the self-cherishing thoughts. So that's why in the great Bodhisattva, Shantideva said in the Bodhichitta Guide to Bodhisattva Life, Dashin Jewa Machena, yourself and others don't change. So instead of renouncing others, cherish only I, then cherish others who are numberless sentient beings. Cherish others, let go I. Let go I. Because as I mentioned before, from beginningless rebirth, all the sufferings, all the obstacles, to achieving enlightenment, didn't get to achieving enlightenment, all the obstacles are from beginningless rebirth up to now, and also in the future, continuously. So, then there is a cherishing I. From that, all the problems came. Even do not change oneself into others, you cannot achieve Buddhahood. There is no happiness in even samsara. While you're in samsara, there is no happiness. Leave aside future life happiness. Even the happiness of this life, even the works of this life cannot be achieved. Like that. You cherish the I. Then Bodhisattva Thomas Sangpa said in the seven practice. So, I don't remember the first word exactly. I would remember the rest part, but rest words, but first one, exactly. But what it's saying is that all the sufferings came from cherished I. I mean, that's the meaning, essence. And next one is, I remember, Zawe Sanje Shenben Semle Chung. The Buddha, the full enlightenment, I mean the Buddhahood, came from cherishing others, toward benefiting others. That means cherishing others. Buddhahood. Came from total benefit of others. Therefore, to free limitless sentient beings from samsara, to be free from samsara. For that, then generate Bodhichitta, Chandra Samjay, Jasel Halin, and therefore, generate Bodhichitta is the practice of the Bodhisattva. All like that. So all the sufferings came from the mind seeking one's own happiness. Seeking one's own happiness. The self-cherishing thought. Chanjo Samjay, Jasel Halin, all that. So anyway, so look at that. So I was saying, yes. So all the problems that you have in the life all come from that. So difficult to achieve even the happiness of this life. So like that. So, good-hearted, no question is the Bodhichitta, but even just very good-hearted people, and then do the work regards oneself and others, and do the work for others. So, or do the work for others, to accomplish the happiness of others. Then, by the way, all the works of self can succeed naturally. It happens. One action, true success. That's actually benefit of the good heart. So then working for just for self-cherishing thought, then yes, as a Bodhichitta, the Sentence said, you see, even to achieve happiness in life, so many obstacles, what is difficult to achieve, all that. So that's the wise one, who lives a life normally in that way. So the wise one. So you see. So it's done with good heart, benefit others. So therefore, day and night, always you create good karma all the time. Even the person doesn't know about good karma. Even that person doesn't know about that's the person's attitude, you know. Always working for others. So for many people. So your work is just comes right away, succeed. So yeah, sorry. Within this time, sorry, this one time we received Katsure, practicing in my body, the spiritual practicing in my body. Then I met with the Dharma, I met with his friends. Many with us, his owners, many qualified words with friends. Revealing Dharma was the whole complete path to enlightenment. Who able to reveal complete path to enlightenment. So that we are so unbelievable, most fortunate this time. So fortunate. That you can, at least, even you don't get realization, but at least you can prepare. Rinpoche imprinted, so make so close to realization of the path to enlightenment. Or sooner or later than to achieve enlightenment for sentiments. Yeah, so not just next life, then after this, not just reborn Lord, then and even samsara, free samsara, from samsara, not even that. And then not fall in the wrong nirvana, and achieve great nirvana, full enlightenment, free the numberless sentiments from the ocean samsara suffering, bring them to Buddhahood. To achieve full enlightenment, to do that perfectly, and so therefore I'm going to listen that teaching. Then the righteous conduct of others, the motivation power, the Bodhichitta, the Dharma motivation was Dharma to Bodhichitta. Then also righteous conduct or listen. Then need to listen to teaching. Yeah. So as I mentioned yesterday, the qualities, the general, like that. The virtuous friend, like that. Then say, And then I tell, sorry, myself don't have those qualities. Yeah, so, then I sorry. Yeah, then I may have some extra, extra things to teach some of you, some things which you don't have, I have, some things you don't have, and I have to teach that, like that, I might have to some of you. Maybe, yeah. Like that, So the prayer, I mentioned those 3 prayers, as I mentioned, suggested. So important every day to make the prayer. So important from your side. Those 3 prayers I will suggest. So if you don't know what are the 3 prayers, you ask each other. And those who knows, and ask each other. So important. So you see, you have to create karma from now on up to enlightenment. Not only this life, also next life, so hundreds, millions, billions, you see, you have to create a cause or success, spiritual success. That's what it is. Up to enlightenment, you have to pray. So you see, that prayer, those prayer. So all of that, you can't. So you have to create cause from your side for success, spiritual success, Dharma success. My mother, she told me in the caves, she clean or she makes water from like bottle lamps. Then she says she makes a prayer for me in the morning, afternoon, evening. So she says, may the sun shine on the snow mountain. Something like that, I don't remember exactly. Then may I, then the culture. I think means it's like that. That my life will become like sunshine, like Mount Everest, like snow mountain. So that's the example. She didn't say example, but that's what example. Then I think it's probably one to control the whole world or something like that. But I thought she's making useless prayer. I didn't know at the beginning. But it was a long time. She was doing useless prayer. I thought I made a bit of fun. But then later, you see, when the Rinpoche Jasa text, the Maritama. You see the practice. There, you see, you visualize that Maritama deity goddess in the sun, in the morning when the sun shines. So you visualize that, and you recite this shadow means rise. Pulse shadow, so magnificent rise. And then you pray the goddess Murtama for to have all the success. 10 times you do it, there might be more than recite the mantra. I do not remember completely clear, but that's basically like that. You visualize the goddess Murtama for success. And also, I think, to win all the court cases, particular. But that thing you be able to visualize putting thread and needle on the goddess. I think something like that, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so that in the court case, you win the court case, so the other person cannot speak or something. Who's fighting to you, so control the other's speech, sort of. Yeah, I think then you win the court case. Anyway, so there's a prayer like this for success. When the sun rises, you visualize the goddess Murtama, or Murtama, so the mantra. So you visualize the goddess in the sun. But with thread, that's I think that might be only with the court case, I'm not sure. Yeah, so anyway, for success. So one student, one American student, the name is in the board of the FPMT and the board for organizers for many years. His name is Karuna, lived in Nepal. So always has to, well, Bauta, he walked down to Bauta, from there he take taxi to Kathmandu. So, so he always recites this mantra to find the taxi. And he get always taxi. By reciting this mantra, he get always taxi to go down Kathmandu. So, that's it. Yeah. So, I saw that. So my mother's prayer, it remembered, and I didn't discover, it was not actually I made mistake. I made fun of that, but actually what she was praying is what it was the religion Jaza, the Murtama the goddess, is the sadhana. You say that the short practice and so the shara so because you pray to succeed, to success. Your wishes, that. So I was surprised that actually her prayer was from that. Well, anyway, I told her at that time, the prayer doesn't make sense. You should pray. What prayer should make it? To succeed my Dharma practice in this life. Oh, I told her this. This is what you should pray. I'm sure. Of course, so far, of course, what what I can do to the world, to benefit the world. I don't know. Well, each student and all that. So, of course, my mother's kindness with the bird. She gets a bird. She do kami. So, as I mentioned to you, 4 ways of kindness to the mother. So then I think also maybe due to her prayer, she pray in the morning, afternoon, evening time. Like that, she pray all the time. Bodhichitta died a long time ago. Then she reincarnated as a monk. She advised the mother. I remember she was in the cave. The Sherpa lady came rolling, lives next to Lauto, Gamu, it's a place called, this hermitage called Ganu. So she was there. There's is a lay, not monk. My mother's incarnation's father. So father's father. So reincarnated. My mother reincarnated to Lamangwang. So the grandfather's name Lamangwang. So he's one of the son of the previous Tame Lama, who's not a monk, Le Lama, who's always to retreat and to give initiations of the like Longla man, the Chinese mid-sitting, the Longla man, white beards like that, bald head, and very good-hearted. So, his son. Then father of my mother's incarnation is so his grandson, so grandson. That's my mother's incarnation father. So the wife came from Rolling, wife of the Lamang's son. Came from Rolling. So she was in the cave, and my mother was telling her and giving advice. She was already pregnant. She was already pregnant. This is my mother's incarnation. They're already pregnant in her. Then my mother was advising to her, don't go to other people's house to take food. Means to not get pollution. She was emphasizing very much to keep it clean and take care. Also advising very much to her. That I remember. So when that was. Of course, sooner than my mother passed away, and then the Kasuri. So he was talking about Laudo. Didn't come to Laudo, but it was talking so much about Laudo, and then my sister went to Ofakata, the White Scout there. Then my mother's incarnation wear the kata on the neck for 7 days, day and night. And so that means stories. So just the essence and the Kature. Having waiting long time to meet my brother Sangje and my mother's friend, my mother's best friend Angpurwa, lived in Tame, where I was born. And he is somebody who has, I think, a good heart, helped many people. So many people in that village, around, they respect him, they like him. So anyway, came one day when they went to see. So Angpura went to see incarnation at Ganu. So as soon as he sat down, then you see my mother's incarnation. He mentioned his name, Angpura. He can remember. He can remember his name, Angpura. As soon as sit down, then my mother's the incarnation's mother to serve, I don't know, tea or wine or chang, I'm not sure what. So to serve, then the incarnation suddenly mentioned Angpura, mentioned name, and please have. So then Angpura grabbed him and cried, because the incarnation can remember, can recognize, can remember him. So then grabbed him, the Angpura grabbed the incarnation, then cried. Then the other thing is, seems the cows and the animals my mother looked after before, so she could I think recognize the cows and that. Seems quite a bit attention, like my mother. So anyway, so one surprising thing is that many things. So in the kitchen, he looked for things until he find the past life. Things belong to past life. So he look for until he find. So that's like that. Things belong to my mother in the past. So my mother collected the buttons. So not now, just before, much before, when I was before I went to Tibet, the buttons, the plastic buttons, so precious, and regardless, so precious in Sulukumbu. So my mother then still hold precious, you see. So there was a shirt. They took out the plastic buttons, collected in bottle, left somewhere left. Then my sister, who is nun, and she made a shirt for incarnation to wear, yellow shirt, and then my mother's the plastic button collected in a bottle was used for the shirt. And then when the shirt was put on English, he said, these are my buttons. These are my buttons, he said. That's one memory. See? So many things you remember from past life. Whether this is my mother's reincarnation or not, there's no need to debate. He remembers so many things. Then see, my mother has one prayer bowl that Lama Pasang made, and so turned on a bed, to turn the table. So. And then the incarnation, whenever it comes to Lauto, then he gives scarf to the prayer bowl, or he holds the prayer bowl, or all the time. so like that. Or on the first time when he came, he went around 7 times to Gomba outside. That's why my mother used to like that every day. So incarnation did that. Then came in, there was his own throne. Tables are carved by the famous artist, Sherpa artist. So the incarnation went to the throne to get blessing. Then I was sitting down below, down below. So he went to that to Bendigo. Then went to the altar. After that, he went to the altar. The long altar, and that to get the blessing. So this is how Mother used to do it. He did exactly. So, then everybody offered kata, the scarf, to him. Only 2 people, he returned back to everybody, but only 2 people he didn't. He didn't return back. One was his father, and one was there was one monk there called Tsurundaru. He's from there, but came down to Kapan to study. Then to help, then he came with us, Lama and me came to help with us. Although then he didn't get a flight. Waited Lugla for quite some time, and then he didn't get a seat in the flight. So just because that. And then he had to stay louder. Then he's been staying louder up to now for so many years. But main thing what he does is he just only himself alone. He read Kanjur Buddha's teaching more than 100 volumes. He himself alone read for quite a number of years, and he's read now 7 times. He read all the Buddha's teachings, Kanjur, 7 times alone, and maybe now 8 times. I'm sure some of that. That's what he does, main thing. Sorry, I don't know, the conversation that might talk run out in my mother's life story. So, Kazure, see so many things you can remember, the past lives. Like this. So that you see, my mother used to recite Om Mani Padme Hum 50 times a day, except the year that she was going to pass away, could not recite. She told me. So otherwise, in the past, she used to recite 50,000 times a day. So of course, this memory. You see, such this clear memory. You see, table. There's a table. So one atom of the table. There's so many atoms which the table has, but one atom. So the benefit of the mantra, change the mantra. So one atom of the from the table is like that. So there's unbelievable skies of benefit, but this is one small thing, like atom of the table, whatever, like that. So you can remember so much of the past lives things. Then people, all the things who served, my mother. So do not feel shy. Immediately can talk. But new people, of course, are shy. But people that my mother met, then can't remember, doesn't be shy. So like that, then my idea is to come to Kapan. We inaugurated incarnation, the enthronement we did at Kapan. And my idea is to study philosophy, Buddhist philosophy at Kapan. The teachings come from Narendra by great pundits in Tibet. So study the Buddhist philosophy. We learn Buddhism well. Then, of course, later when you practice, when you initiate, when you teach others, initiate or they teach others your own practice, of course, whichever sect, whichever sect you wish, you can do that. That was my idea. You see, but then you see, the parents didn't agree. Parents, of course, they are the grandfather, that. So they said, some Lama said, to go to Panorama, which is monastery South India, the Nyingma monastery. So they said some Lama did observation, and father didn't allow to send to Kapan monastery to study Buddhist philosophy. So they wanted to send to South India. And then they asked me to write a letter asking the Rinpoche, Peno Rinpoche, to help. So I did write the letter, and then I think in 15 days, after 15 days, there was wind blowing, or maybe thundering, or wind blowing, and my mother, incarnation, was playing outside, and then you see, he tried to go inside the room, then he fell down. His head knocked on the corner of the step, cement step of the monastery. So, then they were taken to the small hospital. And then they didn't want. They wanted to wait until Rinpoche comes, because Rinpoche went away, not in the monastery. So then they didn't want to listen to me, so they were very upset. And so later they took to Bangalore, where a bigger hospital, and couldn't help. Got a constantly fever and don't get better. Yes, and after some time they brought to Nepal. No doctors could accept. No doctors accept the operation again. So my brother's wife's friend doctor accepted finally, and then operated. And then the still pieces of bones left there, skulls, pieces of skulls broke. They left there, do not clinch. So 3 more days got better, but then died. Passed away. So it was a wonderful child. I thought wonderful child. If it went in the hand of the good practitioner, monk, good practitioner, good practitioner. In the hand of the good monk, so that this child will become excellent to life, monk life. That's what I thought. So when he was at the Kapan, you know, whatever he says is so, for me, is so interesting, his voice. Whatever he says. So I want to wait the next one. Because it's so interesting. So I want to wait the next chat, whatever he says, you know, next chat, like that. So it's so interesting, so enchanting. I would say it was like that. His voice, his speech. But the interesting thing is, my mother, before she died, in my cave, in the cave, before she died, she was talking to the incarnation's mother, who was serving, doing something, serving she or something, and she was pregnant. That part is very interesting. My mother didn't pass away yet. It's like you know, you manifest. It's like you manifest. So, almost like that. Yeah. So no, was okay. Okay. So sorry, it took time. Yeah, then kind of that then great Tilopa, great yogi Tilopa advice. Mugu tatu ame muguin. Mugu tatu ame muguin. Oh, the ultimate faith, respect, is the devotion, respect to Guru, to one's own Guru. The meaning of that is whether the blessings of the three rare sublime ones, three rare sublime ones, I told you already, Buddha and Sangha, the blessings of the three rare sublime ones, whether you receive or not, whether the qualities of the realizations and the understanding, the knowledge of the teachings, quality, the actualize the path, you see, qualities, qualities of the qualities of the education, the teachings, and other one, the realization, the meaning. You see, you meditate, practice, then get realization, actualize in your heart. So, whether you generate or not, the qualities of the understand the teachings and the realizations. It depended to your own Guru, that you actually see you have a devotion, respect. Whether you have devotion, respect, or whether you have devotion and respect or not. And to your own guru, seeing Buddha. To your own guru, seeing Buddha. So whether you have that devotion and respect, whether you have that or not. So everything, receiving blessings of Buddha Dhamma Sangha within you, and also generating the qualities of realization, the scripture understandings, everything depends on that. Whether you have a devotion, respect, that your own guru seeing as Buddha. Kadamba Kara Kumchung mentioned. Kadamba Kara Kumchung. He said, Sambalation Uttar Chilurang Samlechung Hadang Lama Kunjola Mota Wachishan. So there are, I don't know, 37 or the advice from Kadamba Keshikara Kunjung, and every Kasuri stanza at the end there's an ang like that. So here somebody Utar Chilurang Samlechung Hadanama Kunjala Mutawa Chishiang. So what he's saying here is Kasuri. Symbol just like increasing wishes, wish grand jewel. Just like increasing wishes, wish grand jewel. The one I described. That's among the diamonds and sapphire, all that is the most precious. So see, by praying to that, you get all the needs for this life immediately manifest. So just like increasing wishes, wish and jewel. Chilabrang is the legends. Next verse, the blessing comes from within one's mind. Chilabrang is the legend. Hadalama Kunjala Mutawatishan. To the the deity guru, the three precious or three rare sumla ones. Then Mugutakwa Chishans do intensive devotion, respect. Then it is mentioned by Drunga. Yesterday I mentioned one quotation, but I did not remember exact words. So, Chenten Jetan Tentil Machuna, 하자. 그래. 천대 천대제당 땡들 맞추나? 수당되다 채나 채도 주고. 천대제당 땡들 주거나 저거 년도 성경 그래서 지자유스. 저거 년도 성경 지자유스 판독하래서 so the tendency the qualified Lord J tendency qualified we decided to translate J perfect one Jitun J perfect one not venerable J perfect one. So as which Kasure has well I say Dhammakaya has council wisdom as a boyness so Kasure so that's the J meaning of ultimate meaning of J is that. So we decided to translate the perfect, the attendant, having all the qualities. Means having all the qualities. Having characteristics, having all the qualities, 10, and then jedang, then machuna, sudan dedachana chitujus. If you didn't break the dependent arising, the connection to Guru, the qualified category, perfect one, then you break connection with anybody. Sudan with anybody, you break connection. That's the let it be. That doesn't matter. Let it be. Anybody other than Guru, if you break connection, doesn't matter. Let it be. So you see. Generally, because samsara, nature of samsara, people change. Friend, enemy, stranger, all change. So short-term friend, then become enemy, or people changes, nature of samsara, relationship changes. So anyway, then there machuna, the qualified perfect one. If you didn't break the dependent arising, dependent arising, the connection, the good connection, you see, then doesn't matter with anybody, sentiments with anybody, you could break or you break the connection. Doesn't matter. Then you see your connection with the Guru, qualified perfect one, then you break the connection, then they'll depend rising. If that happened wrong, then the chukuna, then even all the transmigratory beings become your friend. What's the use? Become your friend. What's the use? That you see. So that's all. As I describe you, they can't stop you not reincarnate Lord, and they can't help you to be born to get a high realm, happiness of your life. They can't help you. They can't help you to be free from samsara. They can't help you to free from law and nirvana. They can't help you to achieve enlightenment, Buddhahood, and to free the sentient beings from suffering and to bring the enlightenment. They can't. So, but the Guru does. You see, so that I'm fixing up last night. I didn't remember exactly. So. Oh, this is something. This is those great yogis saying. Sangpachari, another. It is Sangpachari, great yogi. That he's saying, those who have completed the path to enlightenment, the expression, Jimmy, This is his expression, you see. Doesn't matter, I think, it's just an expression. If J, again J means the perfect one, the Guru, if you are not separate away from devotion, is imukuta, your mind from devotion. If you're not separated, if your mind is not separated away from the devotion, even you don't know, even you don't have an intellect, even you don't have much intellect, even you don't know scripture, it's okay. You have the devotion seeing Guru Buddha, so this is incredible. This is okay, even you don't have understand scripture, it's okay by this, by having devotion. So even you don't have so many advice. There's so many advice. If you don't have, but you have this devotion, it's okay. Those great yogis, explain. The yogis, expression of the realization. What they see, what's the most important in the life, and they see. Gomma Jejang didn't take a choice. Even you don't remember. Even you don't do meditation or get experience, it's okay if you have this devotion. Seeing the Guru, Buddha, and that one. Idam tobo dige chos. So if you have the devotion to the Guru, I think you see Buddha, then even you don't have a deity, something to meditate, you see, it's okay if you have this one. So means, you see, what is important, most important in the life, that's what emphasizes that. So if you have this great devotion to sing Buddha, Guru Buddha, then this that's even you don't have other deities, idams, but this is the main. This in reality is kind of idam. That's your mind, the devotions. This devotion itself is okay. It's a Dharma protector, your devotion is in the Guru Buddha. Your devotion is in the Guru is even world-giving deities, Zambala, this ceremony, the Thara, then aspect, there's one aspect, in the days of world-giving deities. If you have the devotions in the Guru Buddha, this is enough. World-giving deity, even you don't know, it's enough. So bringing worlds, to over sentient beings and teaching Buddha, as you see. This is enough, the world-giving deities. World achieving, they did. You are not son they get chose. So if you have the devotion, this sing the Guru deity, then this, you see, this is enough and the son they get chose. So this is enough the benefactor, you see, who benefactor who help the condition, food and things, you see, and the place to stay, this is enough. This is everything. No religion, they get chose. And your devotion in the Guru Buddha is no religion. It's solid. This is no religion. Jewel, precious jewel. So, Chuchuka Zangba, great Lam, great yogi. I read the life story. Chuchuka Zangba. Who has the best devotion, respect, and also the experience, or experience what that practitioner would have as best. Who has the best devotion, respect, has best experience. It says, so middle devotion, respect, is also the experience in middle. One who has last devotion, respect, then experience also last. So therefore, in the life, what's most important so therefore, to have divorce and respect, the valid one. So they must cherish and they sing the Guru Buddha. Then it says, by great yogi Tilopa, it says, semla kuwayana, ringdu duyanye. Gre say advice. If you have a devotion, sing the Guru Buddha, if you have a devotion, then even you are far from the Guru, means physically, but you see, so your mind has a devotion to the Guru Buddha. Even you are far, but see, close. But you say, even physically far, how far? But your mind is close to Guru. Your mind is close to the Guru. If your mind doesn't devotion, then even you are with the Guru, but it's far, but it's very far. You understand? If you don't have devotion, saying the Guru Buddha, then you see, even you are in front of a Guru, if you are living in front of the Guru, but you see, so far mentally, it's very far. Then you say, uncreative devotion, respect. Uncreative devotion, respect. If you get uncreative devotion, respect, then in your mental kingdom, then all the blessing of all the Buddha will be entered, will receive. The blessing of all the Buddha, numberless Buddha, then will enter your heart. Your heart will receive. Then the ultimate devotion, respect. So if you get uncreative devotion, respect, then your mental condition, all the blessing of all the Buddha will enter, will receive. Yeah? Then Salange in that time to Sejila, Zobe Mugutatuni, Rangelamana, Choremeva, Sanjongo, Mugini to Nesos. So I put Tilopa is saying, great, you could Tilopa. The ultimate devotion, respect, all the quality of the path Bhumi to actualize in your mind, in your life. What is that? Oh, that is definite. It's definite. Only the devotion, respect, seeing the Guru directly. Actually, seeing the Guru in Buddha without chokri, without
biased.
Unbiased. Seeing the definite. It's definite. Only the devotion, respect, actually seeing the Guru in Buddha, or unbiased to all your gurus, same. So I stop here. Okay. Just my extra teaching. Okay. Yeah. No. No. Take genius. I give out that Nandua Gulakamanda Javajas or Timing bird in those such. Sanjo Rinpoche Maje Brahmaji Jeva Nyamba Meva Yikon Pava Isho Kanse Rabe Kurejinga Dawa Male Jimene Jenre Sewa Tenden Jatso Yishabe due to all the past, present, future merit to collected by me, third-time merit to collected by numberless sentient beings, and third-time merit to collected by numberless Buddhas. Of this, which exists mere name, so do not exist from its own side at all. Total empty from its own side at all. May the I who exists mere name, so do not exist at all from its own side. Achieve the Buddhahood which exists in mere name, so do not exist at all from its own side. Lead all the sentient beings who do not exist, who exist in mere name, so do not exist from its own side at all. Lead to that Buddhahood. That Buddhahood which exists in mere name, so do not exist from its own side at all. By myself alone, who do not exist from its own side at all. Ndake Jini Sabekewa did not hurry, Marta to Marta, Jamal Bavichita, Jambata Kunda, Sambatea, the Jinde, and Takunji Tundalo Jinkawa did that, and Teradungo to the Shebe Jawatam Jiji. Moakala to the Navayenda gave it our digging somewhat to Radungo Aranji. Java, Tonga, Beva, the Gijit Samachua, Tunjamala, Shua, the singing the David, and then Javala Santa, Tamba, and Banjoro.
To the Jashi, Java,